Hey everyone, July's Humble Choice is out, and for the most part, it's a bunch of games I've never heard of. They're all cheaper games, but there may be some gems in here. I'm going to preface this overview by pointing out that I've got a lot on my game queue, so if I'm not motivated to play, then I'm probably never coming back to it. With that said, let's dig in and see what's good. Dwarves in Space! Deep Rock Galactic is a first-person game where you and up to 3 other friends go to various rocks and locations in space to mine for precious items, kill bugs, and practice your terrible, terrible accent.
What is this crap they've equipped me with?
It could be pretty fun to mine and shoot, especially with multiple people taking out mobs while someone gets the loot. In single player, I didn't feel really motivated to explore, mine, shoot waves of monsters and repeat, but I honestly can't put my finger on why not, as the game isn't terrible. If you want a procedurally generated cave explorer game with hordes of monsters, you might like this.
Good work.
Hired Gun really wants to be Doom. There's weapons, cool moves, glory kills, and gory mechanical hellscapes. You also get some additional things like sliding and wall running. Overall it's pretty high octane and there's people attacking from everywhere, but the smaller weapons seem a bit annoying, like when zooming in suddenly mouse movement is super slow, making aiming a bit useless unless it's from stealth. I hope that it can be customized in the options somewhere. It's okay, but it doesn't quite feel as fun as actually playing Doom. It could however probably be counted as the biggest game this month. Legion TD2 is a tower defense game and the sequel to Legion TD, which was a Warcraft 3 mod. You play as one of a number of factions, each with several different units. You place these to defeat waves of enemies who are trying to attack your king. As you play, you can have workers mining resources, which you can use to buy more units. The goal is to keep your king safe and wipe out the enemy. Overall, it's not a bad tower defense game, but it's not really one I'll come back to. Legend of Keepers is pretty interesting. It's like a side-on tower defense reverse dungeon crawler. Heroes try and enter your dungeon and you set up the defenses and monsters in each room leading up to the boss. You then have to fight the heroes in the hopes of stopping them before they take your sweet, sweet loot. It's not bad and quite fun actually. Lawnmower Sims started out potentially interesting. You get different mowers and equipment, and I thought it might be some kind of busy work game like House Flipper. You start out by searching the lawn for hidden items that someone's left behind, like some kind of moron treasure hunt, and then you're good to start mowing the lawn. Within a few minutes I was more bored than if I was mowing an actual real lawn. Busy work fans might love it, but for me I was so bored that I actively started destroying the first garden I was asked to mow out of pure spite. It'll probably get a lot better if I were to put the hours in. Card combat game, and that's okay. It's not what I would like to play. Now uninstalled and out of view, Banners of Ruin, don't like you. Yes, Your Grace is a turn-based resource management adventure game. It starts out with the castle under siege and then quickly switches to 1 year earlier. As the king, you have to balance your nation's food and supplies while fending off barbarians at the gate and managing the happiness of your people, family and allies. The story's interesting and it may be the only one this month that I actually play. I like RPG adventures and really love point and clicks, but this one seemed a bit fiddly. Chunks of the UI seemed too big, I wasn't sure I followed what I was doing, and I got bored reading the text being dumped at me pretty early in. I hand on heart feel like I'm being unfair and maybe need to approach it more slowly when I have the time, but first impressions were that I didn't quite know what I was supposed to be doing. I got out of a locked room and from there I wasn't sure what my objective was. Admittedly I was rushing for the video release, but I will return to it and update if it clicked or if I'm still confused. That's it this month. If anything here takes your fancy, then that plus access to the Humble Trove should make it worth your while. The biggest game this month is probably Hired Gun, and the one I enjoyed most was Yes Your Grace. But if it all feels mediocre to you, then this month is probably one of the worst months since Humble Bundle started, and you should probably give it a pause. For giveaways, I'm giving away the fun Deep Rock Galactic and the not-for-me Lawnmower Simulator. To win, comment which game you'd like to win, and a like or subscribe isn't necessary but always appreciated. The competition will also run via Twitter for a double chance to win, so retweet the video post there, and I'll pull a winner sometime next week. Thanks for watching, and as ever I'll aim to stop being so busy and get more videos released this month. Take care and I'll be back for the next one.